How's the squad looking for Sunday? Is there anybody unavailable back? Is Onana ready to start?
Onana is ready to play like last week, so we'll see in the game who is going to be the goalkeeper. Lich is out, Nuz is out, the rest of the guys are fit and ready to play.
Obviously Sunday's an important match, but there seems to be a lot going on with the deadline getting closer. There seems to be a lot to sort out in terms of outgoings. Is there any movement on that side? Any hopeful of bringing anyone in?
No, you have to talk with Jason. We have a department that is responsible for that part. I'm just focused on the performance on Sunday and try to win the game.
How often do they update you?
We talk every day, so it's not a meeting, a formal meeting every day, but we are talking about all the situations, and we are trying to see every situation.
We know the players that may leave, or at least we think we do. But does that mean that you think that there may be more people coming in?
No, it's not an idea that these guys are going to leave to play in the different club, and then we are going to receive another player. That we don't know what is going to happen, but we are not waiting to get to take out someone to bring another player. One thing is not responsible for the other.
Does that not make it a bit difficult to plan, though? You might do, but you might not.
Because I think the players that you are talking about is the players that are not with the group in this moment. So we have a group training, so it's not going to affect a lot.
Rúben, just on one of those players in terms of Rasmus, I just wanted to ask how the conversations have been with him in terms of his involvement, whether he was on the bench a few weeks ago and then not involved last week, and just how has he taken the news and how has your interactions with him been?
Like a professional player, so we need to see. Let's wait until the market is closed, and then everything is going to be more clear.
Can I just ask you about two players who were involved last week, and in terms of Luke Shaw and Mason Mount, two players were injured quite a lot last season. How good has it been to have a full pre-season behind them, and especially in a World Cup year for their own ambitions, them being back fit and available?
More important is for them to help Manchester United to reach our goals, and then they are really very, very good players. They are experienced, they play a lot of matches. Mason Mount won the Champions League. Luke Shaw, I think I already said that when he's fit is really a special player, and you can see it every time he played. So it's really important for us have these two guys available for more games.
Rúben, what are your thoughts on Fulham? Obviously, they're a squad that have had a player turnover this summer as well. What are your thoughts going into this game?
I think Fulham is always hard to play against Fulham. They have a clear identity. Marco Silva is really experienced, is really smart. He can change several things, cover several spaces, and you can see game by game he tried to do that. They are really comfortable because they have the experience. They understand the league is long, so they will feel confident and relaxed for the game. So it's going to be a tough match. But if you look at the schedule, I look at the schedule, and every game is really hard to play. So it's going to be a tough match.
And in terms of what you saw last week from your own team, did that give you confidence? Areas that you want to focus on as well, perhaps? Going forward, what do you see?
Both things. I think we did well, we play well, but there is a lot of things that we need to improve. We need to understand that every game has its history. The space is not going to be the same. The opponent is not going to be the same. Even the responsibility on the game could be a little bit different, and that has a lot of influence in the game. So we need just to be consistent in our performance, and consistency is not just playing in the same way. It's like to maintain the level and not drop too much. And I feel that pre-season is pre-season, but even in pre-season in Arsenal, our consistency was good.
On the front foot against Arsenal on Sunday and got a lot of plaudits for that. When you're playing teams that maybe want to sit back a little bit deeper. I don't know how Fulham are going to play, but do you think that your team have taken a step forward in that regard about how to break down those teams that might just want to let you play and break them down?
We are better, but I think also because we have different characteristics, we can change that during the game. We have more options, so you see that we play a little bit in a different style with Cunha, for example, and then in the end with Seško, because he's a different player and we can use that. I think we are improving in that department also. We are creating more chances, so we are ready for any type of game. I think the biggest improvement that we had, we didn't lose the ball so many times in build-up. That was really good also for our team. So we'll try to be consistent. So trying to maintain the level and try to improve a little bit.
Well,
Hi Rúben. Obviously you say we'll see who starts at the weekend in goal, but regardless of who plays in net, do you feel you need to change how you defend set pieces to counteract what happened last week, because teams might target you with those in-swinging corners to the goalkeeper?
We need to try to, or we need to analyze the opponent and try to put the best setup to protect the goal in set pieces, and we do it all the time, the best we can. We are not going to change that because of the last goal. What I think we need to improve is to do the same thing to the opponent, to try to take advantage of that.
Samuel, then Richard.
With Kobbie Mainoo, is there any movement on a new contract for him at all? It's been quite quiet on that.
No, is with that part is with Jason. So it's our play. He has a contract. I didn't hear any news about that.
And with him and his development, how's that going? Because I know you spoke quite highly of him on the tour, but he's obviously not started as many games under you, where he's had some injury issues. Yeah, we play. He had some issues, but we play with two midfielders, and sometimes it's a different way of playing. So we are trying, and we have to understand. They have to understand, especially the young players, that there is phases in the season. So this is nowadays is normal with a lot of games. Things are going to change, but he's there. He's fighting. He's training. So he's one more option for us to win games.
Hi Rúben. It's a few weeks now since you said the 5 players weren't going to go on the pre-season tour of the United States. Only Marcus has left. Is it frustrating that you've still got the other 4? Is there anything that they could have done as players to help sort the situation out for them?
Oh, I think it's again. I know that is not a good thing to have players in this situation, but it is clearly that they want to play in the different club, and that is clear. So we try to arrange everything for both parts to be happy. So I have to try to imagine to have the training with the guys that I think are going to be the future, and then the other guys are training and preparing for the next chapter. When the window is closed, it is a different history. When the window is closed, we have to receive the players, and then new life, and anything can happen.